Hey, this is Roger. I'm on location with Chris Nordyke. Chris, it's good to see you, my friend.
You too.
You and I are in the same firm, Prostad Realty.
Right.
And we really love listing houses together. What do people want to know when we come into their home to talk to them about it?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. And why don't I break it down this way is let's look at it in three aspects, okay? So we've got the pre-marketing aspect, including my pricing and then getting my house ready for the market. So there's number one. The second component is, of course, marketing. And then the third component is to actually get that property sold once we have a contract. So when it comes to the pre-marketing aspect, when we were talking about maintenance issues, staging issues, and those are all things that we help, give the seller an honest assessment of where things are at, both in price and condition. Then it comes to marketing, and that's really, Roger, where you come in. And you do a great job with video marketing. We are marketing in a digital age, right?
Absolutely. And you know that I love the video aspect.
I do, yeah.
And so for me to go out and to use, let me just tell you what really irritates me. When somebody takes a listing, a $500,000 house, and then they go into the house and use their iPhone to take pictures.
Isn't that brilliant? Yeah.
I mean, it's like, really? This is the most important transaction they'll ever have?
That's exactly right.
So when you and I do it, we like to hire a professional photographer and a professional videographer, because instead of the old days when they'd stitch the little pictures together and call that a virtual tour, I'm sorry, that is so old school. And to take a professional videographer and to do a full motion video where you see the ceiling fan twirling, you go and you see the lights flickering on the fireplace, that's what moves people. And then beyond that, to be able to have a unique property website, 123main.com, and that flyer out in front of the house, when somebody's driving through the neighborhood, we've both experienced this, to be able to pull that up and on their smartphone to watch a video of the house that's right there.
Absolutely.
They're drooling to get in.
All right, and I was going to say, that's the other thing, though, and that's the key. It isn't just because it's really cool and it's the latest and greatest thing to do. The reason that it's great is because of the number of eyeballs that come to see it online. Yeah. And when we talk about marketing in the digital age, what we're talking about is that people are using their iPhones buyers are searching online, real time, driving through your neighborhood with their phone in their hand. And if they can see a video, if they can see those things that quick, then we get more eyeballs onto the house. And isn't that what it's all about? Is finding the right buyer as quickly as we can for the seller, and the seller then being able to maximize their value.
And what's the third component?
So that last component we talked about is now we found that buyer, right? You've done this great, amazing video. You put all those things together. We have a terrific buyer. There's a contract, and then we begin to negotiate that contract. And usually contracts need to be amended one way or the other. But then it's a matter of walking through all of those steps where there are over 35 people that touch that transaction. And so making sure that the contract meets the requirements for the seller, that they're happy with the terms and the conditions, they can meet them, and then to begin to coach the seller to understand their rights and responsibilities and basically guide them through all the methods then of getting that transaction closed so that when they go to settlement meeting, they are happy and they're satisfied with what's gone on.
Very good. Yeah. Well, how would someone get a hold of you to set up a listing appointment?
Yeah, so the best way is my cell phone is the easiest way. It's area code 704-453-3637, Roger. Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah, it's 704-453-3637.
And of course, my phone number is that pesky little number on the right side of the screen. Thanks, Chris.
Good to see you.
All right.
Take care.
Bye-bye.